Now, for most royals, meetings with heads of states and days at Ascot fill the diary pretty much, but for the Duchess of York, a deprived council estate in Manchester is where she decided to spend her summer. She joins us now. Very good to see you this morning, Sarah. Of course, we had a nice chat to you an hour or so ago. Back on the sofa this morning. Did you get some breakfast?
Well, I had a nice cup of tea, which I love. Yeah.
Good. So tell us about your latest project. You spent some time up in Manchester. What were you doing up there?
Well, I've always wanted to bring community spirit back to Britain because I think it's...
Do you think it's gone?
I think it's time for more of talking to each other, listening to each other, and the women and the mothers and the people of Northern Moor in Manchester, near Wythenshawe, they were so supportive and they wanted to change the area. They wanted to get pride back in the area. So I went up there, spent some time up there talking to them, went to Rackhouse School, met them all and said, OK, what do you want to do? They said, we want to just, put flower pots back. We want to get everybody talking. We want to get children to believe there is a hope.
So, a great area, lots of hard-working families and people who've got a lot of pride, but there are some problems too, aren't there? We've got a quick clip of what you did in summer. Let's have a quick look.
Where did the bullets go in?
One there and the other window on the other side. We've got a crazy lunatic out there with a gun, with a vendetta against the building. I'm putting people's lives at risk saying that. I'm absolutely gutted that we've got this far for some idiots to come along and threaten everybody.
Terrible. This is your now friend Dawn, who is looking after this community centre. Is that
well,
right?
she's actually on my payroll. She's a fellow mother, and as Dawn and I both agree that it doesn't matter where you're from, whether I'm from where I'm from or she's where she's from. We are mothers together, and we bring up our children with those core values.
So why was it getting shot at?
Well, I think a lot of people sort of don't like the thought that they didn't understand what it was about. They thought it was a place for young offenders.
This is a community centre.
This is the community centre, the Woodville Community Centre. But now they begin to understand it's a place where, Beryl or anyone can come in and have a cup of tea and want to talk about, whatever she wants to talk about. And also young people teenagers can come in and young people can come in and they can sort of learn and say, I want to learn a trade. I want to get better. I want to play football. I want to go to the gym. Somebody's there always listening, and I think it's time, because you did a show yesterday about young offenders, and I think if we can just listen to what they want rather than always saying they're wrong. Why should everyone always be wrong? And I think Northern Moor is going to be a great community all over Britain. It's going to be a blueprint that people can change, and the mothers that joined me at Rackhouse School made a difference.
So how have you helped, do you think? I mean, have you left the project, left Manchester, and it's in a better place, do you think, or is there more work to be done?
Oh, I haven't left.
OK, you're still up there.
No. Dawn works for me, and there's Bernard Kay and all the lovely mums and all the places I go to. I have tuna salad at Phil's, and they're all my friends.
Good.
And anyone who knows me, like perhaps Tonya, because Tonya from Hull, my show last year.
Yes, now this is last year's show where you got to know a family very well, a family who made it need a little bit of help when it came to lifestyle and diet, like many of us around the country, and you're still close to them, are you?
Very close.
Good.
Well, because,
how's it getting on?
Emma, if, like Andrew and Emma, I know you because I see you so much, but we're friends. I'm not going to not walk across the street and not say hello to you just because I'm not on the red sofa. It's the same difference. Tonya and I are my mates. We are mothers together, and I really enjoy her little daughter Ollie. And yesterday, in fact, we all had lunch together in London, and she's very special, very special.
What kind of reaction? Or
and they're doing very well, by the way.
Good.
Sorry.
That's good to know. But I'm interested to know what kind of response you get when you go to these areas, because even though you have similar interests, especially because you're a mum and many of the women that you meet are mums too, you are also polar apart, different worlds, really. Are people really receptive when you go up and offer your opinions, or do some people think, what does she know? I mean,
everybody. It's
Duchess,
very interesting. It's very interesting.
You start the royal family.
No. It's very interesting because the minute you walk into the door, people go, oh, I bet she's going to be some unapproachable toffee-nosed git. And the minute they leave, they go, oh no, I want to have a chat and a cup of tea with you, Fergie. And I am Fergie first and foremost, and I'm a mum, and I'm incredibly real because you know what? After 25 years in public life, you have it knocked out of you. If there's anything left, any ego left in there, it's gone. So it's pretty nice to be able to say Dawn and Tonya are my friends, and I'm very proud about that. And my dad died, just quickly.
Yeah.
My dad died some years ago, and the man came up to me and said, your father went to the poshest school and I went to the worst school, and he was my best friend. So it's in my blood.
How are you girls, just briefly? Are they well?
Phenomenally great, yeah. But usually he's off to Newcastle,
Yeah,
of which
soon.
I'm very proud about, by the way, anyone watching from Newcastle. and Beatrice is doing so well. Yeah, she's really studying hard and overcame dyslexia and is reading history.
Good for her.
So that's really good.
Well, we keep up what we're doing in the papers, so that's always good.
Oh, yes, that is true, yes. And well done you, Emma, you're doing so well.
Oh, well,
Here.
Everybody
I'm not
loves
sure
you.
about that,
Here,
but thank
here.
you
Yeah, yeah.
very much. Oh, well.
Great.
Teamwork.
Got good support now.
Don't
We
forget my
could,
book.
yeah, sometimes.
Don't forget my book.
Yes.
To the rescue.
I'm going to read that
scanned
later.
yesterday. Yeah, we'll have a look at that. Thank you very much. Lovely
Nice
to
to
see
see
you.
you.
Thank you
again.
so
Thanks
much.
for coming on.
Thank you.